Hello, Just Too Good here. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Mighty Micros 2017 Wolverine vs. Magneto set. It has 85 pieces, 2 minifigures, and retails for $13 in the United States. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. Here is Wolverine, and this is just the crazy version of Wolverine. I like his facial expression up front. And compare him to the regular LEGO Wolverine just to see the difference. What I like about this one is it uses a yellow torso. Why can't the regular one use a yellow torso? Either way, he does have no back facial expression, but that goes with all the Mighty Micros. Here's the Magneto of the set, but this is actually more like an Onslaught, which I believe is a character who uses this kind of similar face. So it seems like LEGO was just kind of pushing a new character as Magneto, but I'm not entirely sure with that because I'm not versed in the X-Men lore for the comics. He has a newer style cape, thankfully, in a shorter kind of a purple version, which I like. And he got some nice kind of back torso printing. And his little accessory is this kind of dimensional piece, which we've seen in a lot of different sets. You just compare him to the regular LEGO Magneto. This is the one from, I think, 2012. And you can see they have a lot of differences. And this one does look a little bit cartoony, but not too much with that black head. And I could see a lot of uses for this black head, so I really do like this one. Alright, so here are the two Mighty Micros of the set. Now let's take a look at Wolverines. So here is Wolverine, and his has a really X-Jet-esque vibe to it. I love the print on the front with the X right there. That's really fitting, as well as the print inside, which I've seen used for a couple of sets, and it's nice to see it there. I also like how they did the wings on the back, which kind of form that X design if you really get down to it. And that's in a dark blue compared to that light blue that's used for the main kind of vehicle. The back has these two little kind of cone pieces to represent flames or thrusters. And of course, like all Mighty Micros, it's on 4 wheels. And I just kind of like how the design of it is more like a jet. That gives it a much more round design on the front. It makes it a lot more unique. So it's a fitting vehicle for a pretty iconic character. Now let's go to Magneto's. So here is Magneto's vehicle, and while I liked Wolverine's, I really love this one. I guess Magneto doesn't really have an iconic vehicle with kids, so they're like, hey, let's just make a magnet and make it a little cart, and I love that. Just the wackiness of that is something that I appreciate from the Mighty Micros line. The magnet build actually is a really solid build. I used to love magnets as a kid. I don't know, I had a really strange fascination with magnets. And then you got some purple in the front to kind of, give that Magneto flair. So it actually contrasts with the red and the purple. So that's actually really cool how they interpreted that color scheme. On the back, there's a little bit of a, I guess, thruster or whatever. That looks okay. And on the front, you got 2 blue lights. So that's really simple, but very, very cool. And that stands out. You see, that's how you do a vehicle for a villain who you don't really think of a vehicle right away when you look at them, at least if you're a kid. Here's the front of the box and the back. Thwack. I love how they have those little comic words. And they give you 3 instructions in total. You got 1 for Magneto's vehicle, 1 for Wolverine's vehicle, and finally you have 1 for this kind of advertisement right here, which is pretty interesting. I accidentally ripped some of it, because it does show the new Marvel sets, which we found out do not come out until spring in the United States, which is kind of disappointing because they were on my top 25 sets of winter. So sorry about that inaccurateness right there. So overall, this Mighty Micro set is just on par with a lot of the other great Mighty Micro sets. It's a great deal for the price. You get 2 exclusive minifigures, which are very hard to find characters now that the X-Men sets are off the shelves. Yeah, it would have been cool to get a Deadpool Mighty Micro, but I like what they did with Magneto, so I don't mind really at all. Because Magneto is just really hilarious. And of course, you got the solid X-Men build with Wolverines. So I'll give this an A. I always think these are good values, and they do not disappoint. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.